cop, a pagan cult, and a giant Wicker statue. This is 1976, The Wicker Man. Welcome back to the October watch list. This is day 9. What makes The Wicker Man so scary is that unlike in a conventional horror story where there's some monster in the shadows or an evil man with a machete ready to sneak up behind you and kill you, all the evil is done in plain daylight. And at first it's really hard to isolate because there's dancing, there's singing, there's so much music in this movie that it almost feels like half a musical. And it even draws you in a little bit because it has this collective community culture, something that a lot of people lack in a modern day setting. And so you could see why people would want to be drowning themselves in this kind of culture. There seems to be a universal understanding of who they are as a people. But we also see the negative sides of something like this cult-like, mob-like mentality. And a lot of horror films avoid this kind of thing because it's easier to isolate an individual or some kind of monster as the epithet or the symbol of evil, but oftentimes we forget that we as a culture also have collective evils. And I think the comparison to Christianity is a very apt one because Christianity has a universal morality. And so while this is a tragic story, I very much enjoyed it and I would give this a 9 or maybe even a 10 out of 10. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe if you want to keep following along with the watch list. Here it is.